You know, a lot of DR650 owners never even consider replacing this sprocket cover here until they actually see one that's been replaced with an aftermarket one. It looks pretty good and all the benefits that you can get from doing it. So let's talk about it. These stock covers, well, they kind of look okay, I guess. In my opinion, they look kind of cheap. They sound kind of cheap. A couple negatives are they've got these slotted cutout things here, which would have been nice if they actually cut them out so you could see through this thing. There's all kinds of stuff gets caught in behind there. It's not going to stop anything from happening to your engine case. If you throw a chain and that thing gets all bunched up in here, that can potentially crack your engine case, and you know, that's generally not a good thing, right? Now, when you compare it and see what a really good aftermarket sprocket cover looks like, really is no comparison. I mean, check this thing out. This thing's heavy duty. It's made by Bush Pig Performance. I can't say enough about it. It feels robust. It looks great. The features I like are, in as much as it's got all these little cutouts, so that when it's actually mounted, you can see through it, kind of thing, and what's going on behind there. You know, when you're out riding, you might be catching some fence wire or baling wire or rocks and twigs and muck and all kinds of stuff. You know it can all get jammed up in there pretty good, right? So now you can see it. Another big thing about this is it's so robust here with the way it's constructed. If you actually throw a chain, this is strong enough to stop all that bunching and mayhem from getting in here and contacting the engine case, so that's huge.
Okay, now here's exactly what I'm talking about. If you throw a chain and you don't have protection up there, you can damage the case. And here's a perfect example. It leans right into the video that I'm talking about with Bush Pig Performance, that cover that I bought. If there was one example that you could ever see, this is it. This is real time, happened here today on the track. On turn 9, I think Jason threw the chain and it actually bunched up, got caught behind the cover, and it actually cracked part of the engine case. Let's take a close look. Yeah, pretty good.
Another huge plus is the fact that this thing will accommodate many different sprocket sizes. I think you can go 14, 15, 16 without changing this out. So it's got a lot of pluses. And it's just heavy duty, man. There's no comparison. Like I said, listen to this thing. It looks and sounds cheap. This thing looks and sounds heavy. Okay, now there could be an argument to be made about the weight of these things. The stock cover should be lighter. It's made of plastic. It's nowhere near as robust. Let's see what it actually weighs. Got a scale right here. Fire that up and see where we come in. Okay, the stock cover is 96 grams. 96 grams for this. Aftermarket cover, what do we got? Okay, ooh, all right, 354. Significantly heavier, I'll give you that. Roughly 4 times heavier than the stock cover. Maybe to offset that difference, what you could do just before the ride, skip that burger, the fries, and the milkshake, and that should level it all out, and you're good to go. You'll probably feel better too. So, let's go ahead and put this thing on the bike. I'll show you how easy it is. It comes with a set of mounting screws and little spacers. Perfect for the job. They're Allen head, I think they're a 7mm. And to get the old cover off, it's just a number 8 socket. So it's just swap it out. It's easy to do. So let's go ahead and do it. I'm just gonna move the camera over here so you get a better view. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. It's gotta be one of the easiest, most beneficial mods you could ever do to your DR650. 3 bolts off for the old cover and 3 bolts on for the new cover. And you get a nice little pack of bolts and spacers with the new one. Good stuff. It's got, these spacers are actually, looks like they're kind of threaded so that they're not gonna fall out as you're trying to navigate all 3 at the same time on here. So they made it simple. Just thread those guys in. I'm gonna just put a dab of Loctite on there. I don't want these things flopping out. Now, it's just a case of lining them up and sticking them in. It's like anything else. Line it up and stick it in. You know what I'm talking about. If every mod was this easy, man, that'd be something, let me tell you.
You see that? Fingers of butter.
When you rotate that, now you can actually see in there. Look at that. Okay, so what did we learn? Well, we learned that Suzuki tried covering up all of this with an ugly bit of plastic like this. But now you can actually see what's going on back here. And let's be honest, it looks way better too. Now, sometimes improving your bike isn't all about adding horsepower. It's about getting rid of the weak links. And if you're interested in maybe a couple other mods you can do to your DR650, check out this video right here. You might be glad you did. All right, I got stuff to do. You probably do too. See ya!